Turkish to Europe,
Yes,
sir.
that was
Turkey
a one.
to Europe.
Yes, from India. India means includes Pakistan also at that time. For our history, there is no Pakistan. So India to Iran, Iraq, from there to Syria, Syria to Turkey. Turkey is a part of European continent. That was a one route that Indians used to go to Europe for trading activities. There is another route from India. We could go to Mongolia, China, Mongolia, then Afghanistan, China, Mongolia, and go to Europe. Mongolia, then enter into Russia. That is also a route, but that route was a bit difficult. It is in some winter season there is no chance of movement. And from even in Himalayan range areas, that is Pakistan range areas also, it is very difficult during the summer, winter season. We had different passes. You know, passes, you might have studied in geography. Passes is area, deep areas in between two mountains. During the winter season, that area will be completely covered with the snow. We cannot move. In the summer season, those areas will be open and people could go. So through passes in our eastern part, we could go to Europe. Then another route, we could use some ship route. That is from Surat. From Surat, if we move, we can see another route. I will keep this one and show you in the map. Okay, this is the opposite now, you see.
Yes, sir.
Now it's correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I can show you the map now. I'll show you a map. Yes. Sorry, boys. Previous day, map fell from my pocket. My hand is broken here. That's why I'm holding that. Okay. You see, this is India. You can see? Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
This is India. This is Surat. This way, this is
we can see.
This is one route. From here we used to go here. This is Saudi Arabia. This one route. Then through this coastal area, like this used to come. This another route. Sea route. This is a Red Sea. This is also sea route. The ships used to come, and you don't think they were continuously. They were having journey, and they used to go near to the coastal areas like this, and come. This was one route. This is also sea route from India and that. So before the arrival of Europeans, Indians used to go for trade. So they used to go like this. And this Saudi Arabian coast, this is African coast, all these areas they used to go with the materials and sell the products. That is what taking place. So like this was a route. So Surat was an important place where they used to come and stop. Surat comes here. Okay. So it was an important place because a ship that comes from here, so that area it could come there. So that was an important trading center. And Mecca, you know, Mecca is important for whom? Which religious group is going to Mecca? Muslims.
Sir.
It is Muslims are going to Saudi Arabia. This is Saudi Arabia. Mecca is here. So naturally they used to go to Mecca through this sea route. So it was an important route that was. So naturally Surat became the center of trading activities. Then when the Europeans came, you know, this is Portugal. From here only Vasco da Gama has come. He has come this route. Like this he has come. This is African continent. This is not this African continent. This is the Mediterranean Sea. This is the Red Sea. Here is there is a land. Otherwise, they could come this route. They could not come that route. They were coming like this. And they came. He has come and landed in Calicut. Later on, Vasco da Gama has shifted and they established their center in which part of India? That was a center of Portuguese in India. Where was it? They were the first to come to India and they were the last to go.
Goa, sir.
Huh?
Goa. Kerala.
Where?
Sir, Kochi.
No.
Kerala. Goa.
No. Portuguese had their center in which part of India? In 1961, there was a war against them.
Sir, Goa, sir. Goa, sir.
Goa was in the hands of the Portuguese. So they came to India in 1498. Then they had some trading activities in Surat. Then they shifted their center to Goa in 1510. In 1510, they occupied Goa from the hands of Adil Shahis. Adil Shahis were having control of Goa at that time in 1510. So they took control of Goa, defeated Adil Shahis or chased Adil Shahis from the Goan coast and they occupied Goa. So they were the first to come to India through sea and they were the last to go out of India. Europeans who came and ruled India. You know, British came later, they ruled India. Portuguese, France had control of Pondicherry and some other areas that you will study in 8th class. So that's Goa. So this for the Europeans, those who are coming like this, they came in for they were coming continuously. No, they were coming through the coastal areas. You don't think the Europeans were coming continuously. They cannot have a continuous journey because problem of water. You know, sea water we cannot drink. Why? Why can't we drink sea water? It is salty. It is salty. Sea water is salty. We cannot drink. Water everywhere. Water, but no drop to drink. If you go into the sea, you know, so much of water is available, but we cannot drink. So the Europeans were coming to India through this like this land. They used to stop and collect the water and necessary food items. They used to come like that. Continuously they were not having the journey. So naturally they came. Then they came from here. Then they went back in the same route. This is the route. Later on it was opened. Here this is England. Okay. Later on it was opened. And this is a new route. Like this. Here is a land is removed and Isthmus is removed. This is Egypt. This Isthmus is removed and Suez Canal is constructed. This is a present day route. You know, this is France. This country has constructed. France has constructed the Suez Canal in 1865 and England purchased that canal from France. This is France and this is France. This is England. So that is the route. So Surat became important trading center. And naturally, after the decline of Portuguese, you know, Britishers came. When Britishers came, what they did? They shifted their activity from there to where did they move? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me where did they move from Surat to
Goa.
No, Britishers.
Sir, Britishers to Calicut.
From Surat to
Delhi, sir.
Surat to Bombay. Okay. From Bombay they went to Chennai. Can see here Chennai. Present day. Old Madras, present Chennai. It is the capital of which state of India?
Tamil Nadu, sir.
Yes. From there, they had established their factory in Bengal, Calcutta. Okay. Clear? Calcutta is here, Bengal. This was so they shifted from there to first when they came here. Then you will study in 8th class, you know, the British capital of administration was Calcutta. Okay? Britishers occupied in 1772. There was a battle of Plassey study. So then they occupied Bengal. From 1772 to 1911, they had their capital in Calcutta. 1911, they shifted their capital from Calcutta to, what is this place?
Delhi, sir.
Delhi.
Sir, Delhi, sir.
Delhi, Calcutta to Delhi. Calcutta to Delhi, they have shifted the capital. That is my goodness, something happens to. Yes.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
My voice is breaking. Huh? Oh. Okay. Wait. 1 second. I'll just. I don't know why it is happening like this. Coming? No, my video is not coming. Okay.
Sir.
Is coming? Oh. Yes, voice.
Sir.
Okay, so voice is breaking. I'll try.
Breaking, sir.
I know it is breaking, that's what I'm trying. Yes. Yes. See, one day something happens, some problem is taking place, every popping up. Is coming. Okay. Can you see me? No. Voice will come back to class. Wait. Okay now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it's clear.
Yes, sir. But
Okay.
your video is stuck.
My video is still
Not, sir.
It's
No,
okay.
sir, it's paused. It's stuck.
It's okay
Paused.
now? It's okay. You can.
It's okay, sir.
It's okay. Now you can listen to me. If I play with that again, it will be stopped.
Sir, some people are waiting in the lobby, sir. Please admit this.
Okay. Lobby is open. Unlock the room. Okay. Unlocked. Okay. So we have discussing about the Surat. What? Good. So here in the textbook you will read what is there in the textbook. You see what is there. Surat in Gujarat was an emporium of western trade during the Mughal period, along with the Bombay, present day Kambat, and somewhat later Ahmedabad. See this place Gujarat. In Gujarat there is a place named Ahmedabad is the capital of earlier capital of Gujarat. That also, and Surat, they were so much important trading centers of that time. That's what is emporium? Can you tell me what is emporium?
A place where goods from diverse production centers are bought and sold, sir.
Yes, place is stored. Place materials are stored so that others can see. A place where you can go and see the materials. Emporium. In big cities, you may see it is written emporium. Big shopping complexes, it will be written emporium. Emporium is a place where you can go and see the material and purchase. That's emporium. So the city was a cosmopolitan city. What is cosmopolitan? Anybody tell me? Cosmo means what? Cosmos.
Sir,
Huh?
the whole universe.
Universe. Cosmopolitan means from different parts of the world people used to come. That's a cosmopolitan. You know, the persons who are going to space. What is the word used for the persons who are going to space?
Astronauts.
Astronauts.
Astronaut in America and cosmonaut in Russia.
Very good. That is correct. Absolutely right. So astronauts, they are the Americans use the word astronauts and Russians use the word cosmonaut. Cosmo means universe. That's only. So cosmopolitan means the people from different parts of the world, they used to come to that city, that is Surat, from what is Africa, from Asia, from Europe. By this time, nobody was coming from America and Australia. The people were not coming, but in these areas, mainly from Europe, people used to come to the city of Surat and purchase the materials, sell the materials. All those things were taking place in Surat. Now you know. Now Surat is famous for what?
Clothes.
No.
Sir, textiles, sir.
No.
Sarees.
No.
Silk.
No.
Polishing type.
No. Famous for
Gold.
not gold, diamonds. Polished diamonds. Now, last 2 years ago, you might have heard one of the person who is doing business there, he has given Maruti car to all his employees. Do you remember? It was there in the newspaper 2 years ago. Diamond, he has jewelry, diamond polishing center was there. So because the profit he earned, all his employees he gave car. Such kind of rich fellows are there. Surat is nowadays is famous for diamonds, and now it's one of the cleanest city. You must understand, 1980s it was dirtiest city, one of the dirtiest town in India, and even plague had happened in 1980s. After that, Surat has been
Sir,
cleaned.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, I have sir,
yeah.
sir, what means plague?
Plague is a disease that starts with the rats, then come to human beings and pigs and all those things. Okay, that originated in Surat. After that, government has cleaned. Government and people all together, they have joined together and cleaned, and now it's a very good city, very clean it is, Surat at present. And the present government has got the policies of cleaning the towns and cities, no? So that also has helped. Anyway, Surat is one of the beautiful cities nowadays. Earlier it was so much dirty. After the medieval period, when it came to modern age, lost its importance. Now it's again regaining its importance. That is the importance of Surat. That you must understand. Okay. So that is Surat. There, you know, Portuguese people used to come. Dutch. What is a Dutch has got other name? Can anybody tell me? Other name for Dutch?
Foreigners.
Holland. Dutch or Holland, they are neighboring countries. In Dutch and Holland is same. They are neighboring to France. So England, Dutch, Poland, Holland, or Dutch or Holland, then Portuguese, France, all these countries used to come there for trade.
They're Napoleons.
Pardon?
Hello.
Huh?
Napoleons also coming, sir.
Napoleon has not come to India. Napoleon is from France. Okay, Napoleon he was born in 1869 and he died in 1521. 1761 he was born and he died in 1821. That's Napoleon Bonaparte. That we'll study when you come to 8th class, 9th class we'll study. There's a historical activities there in 9th class about French Revolution. There we'll study about Napoleon. Okay. Today we are not going to discuss about Napoleon. Okay, Napoleon.
Sir, what is the meaning of Dutch, sir?
Dutch.
Sir, what was French Revolution, sir?
Wait. Dutch is another word used like we for Indians. We use India and Indians. Like that, another word used. That's only.
Studies.
Dutch are the people. The people who are there in the Holland are called Dutchies. Dutch people. That's only. Netherlands. It has got other name also. Netherlands. Dutch, Netherlands, Holland. All the three are same. No difference of it. Okay. French
Revolution, sir.
French Revolution we will study. I told you French Revolution we will study when you come to 9th class. Not now. Okay. Yes. So that is according to the chronicler Ovington, who wrote an account of the port in 1689. Ovington has written about Surat. According to on an average, 100 ships of different countries should be found anchored at the port at any given time. Around 100 ships used to come there.
Why was Surat is very famous in Gujarat? It's
Because it's a sea coast and the water is not so much deep there. So ships could come and anchor their ships. Even deep sea, if you go anchoring of the ship, anchoring means they will have a hook-like material. They will put on to the mud and that will be stopping the movement of the ship. Some of the ships cannot be, the modern period big ships cannot come to the coastal area because it's the bottom of that ship will touch on the soil. To bring. Who is that? Prashant. Hemant, switch off. Please mute yourself. Samarth Anmavago, mute yourself. Samarth. Okay, so the ships cannot come near to the coastal areas. At that time, the ships were not so much, underwater was not so much deep. Modern ships, it is, as you see over the water, and inside the water also there is so much part will be there. Modern period. That is a ship, modern ships. So, if the area near to the coastal area is not deep, ships cannot come near to the coastal area. So, that is why natural seaports, if Kochi is said to be natural seaport, where the area near to the sea is deep, so ships can come naturally. In Bombay and so on, they have to remove the soil and permit the ship to come. That's the difference. All the coastal area ships are not coming. There is a reason why the ships are not coming to the coastal area. Near to the coastal area, it will not be deep. So ships cannot. It will be anchored in far away distance from the sea coast. That's the reason of it. So he has told, chronicler has told around 100 ships. So at that time, 100 ships, you must understand, used to be there at the Surat at a time. So if one ship is going, another ship will come inside. Like that it was. Surat during that time. That much famous, that much important at that it was. There were also several retail and wholesale shops selling cotton textiles. At that time, cotton was most important because everywhere, important trading item at that time was textiles. not the diamonds or jewels, gold or anything. Important was because people wanted cloth. And Indian clothes were famous worldwide. So cotton textile was important center there. The textiles of Surat were famous for their gold lace borders. On the boundary they used to apply, instead of cotton thread, they used to have a golden thread. Gold itself will be a thread will be made up of gold. Naturally it will be costly, but the people who are have wealthy and rich, they could purchase the sari made in Surat, and they would specifically order such a kind of saris so that on the border area there will be gold and looks attractive. That is a speciality of it. Then there are also several retail and wholesale shops. Then markets, West Asia, Africa and Europe, all these areas, material used to be taken from Surat. That was importance of that time. Then, there's another thing, hundi, or you will read it further down. The state built numerous rest houses because shopkeepers, people come to purchase and sell. They need to take, hotels are needed. Now, big cities, we have got 5-star, 7-star hotels. In the 5-star, 7-star hotels, mainly these business people come and stay. They want such kind of so at that time also the kings used to make rest houses for the traders who are coming for trading activities, because traders may have plenty of money. So for them they need a comfort and places for stay. So they used to make at that time also. The state built numerous rest houses to take care of needs of people from all over the world who came to the city. There were magnificent buildings and innumerable pleasure parks. The Kathiawad Seth or Mahajans had money changers, had huge banking houses at Surat. It is noteworthy that the Surat hundis were honored in the far-off markets of Cairo of Egypt, Basra in Iraq and Antwerp in Belgium. What is a hundi? What is a hundi? Anybody?
So hundi is a note or deposit made by a person. The amount deposited can be claimed in another place by presenting the record of deposit.
Very good. You have read what is there in the book. Have you seen check? Checkbook you have seen?
Yes.
Have you seen draft? Demand? Have you seen demand draft?
DD, sir.
DD. Or sometimes some of the documents in cinemas, at least you might have heard the word promissory note. It's a document, it's a paper in which the bank gives to somebody. You go and collect this amount from that area. Sometimes your friend will write and give a letter. With the letter you go to some fellow and he will give you money. So that paper which is in your hand, which permits you to collect money, is called hundi. This is a checkbook, we can say. But so that is important. Okay, tomorrow we will next class. Tomorrow we will further discuss about hundis and all those things. Okay, now class is there for me. Bell has gone. Okay, thank you very much. Anything? Thank you. Thank you.
Boxing temporarily, sir.